everyone, welcome. Welcome to Trish's Creative Treasures. I finally got Athena. I don't think you guys have yet to ever meet Athena. Oh, she won't look at the camera, will you? So here's Athena. She's very pregnant too. She's not as far along as Saphira is, which she's gonna be any day. I keep saying she's gonna be any day, you know, but you can tell, like, from everything that I know to look for of anytime babies can be coming out, she's got, if you squeeze her nips, just a tiny bit of milk comes out. She looks like she got aliens rolling around in her belly. She can't barely move. She's so big. Because Saphira was like my tall, skinny cat. This one here, she was a bit heavier than her sister. She's a little bit bigger. Saphira was the runt, if you heard me say before. So yes, we're getting ready to have some kittens. So any of my local people that watch me, if anybody would like kittens, please let me know, because the babies will need somewhere to go after their time with mama's up. Oh, she's getting her belly rubbed. She loves her belly rub. They both do. Saphira, she'll wrap her feet around my arm, and she wraps her tail around my arm. Athena here stretches out her legs so you can rub her legs. But yeah, I've been spoiling my girls because they're working hard to make these babies, and they're my babies. You know, Jim thinks I'm nuts because he's like, you're just happy you got your yarn and your cats. You got your yarn and cats with you all day long, and that's all you need is your yarn and cats. I'm like, well, I like you being here too. He's like, because I have not 5, because Piper doesn't come to us. She sleeps wherever and does her own thing. But I have, that sleeps in my bed. I have Acadia, which is my big dog. And we have 4 cats that sleep in bed with us. So we have 4 cats and 1 big dog. So, and then there's me and there's Jem. And then on the weekends when Josie's here, Josie sleeps in bed with us too. And we only have a queen size. So you can imagine, it's a tight fit. But that's all right. I like that my kitties sleep with me. I always have one of them sleeping on my chest. And sometimes it'll start as one, and they'll move, then the next one will hop on. They take their turns. But yes, this is my little Athena. She was gotten for Tiana, but Tiana left, so she's now my baby, along with her sister. And then Carlos, the brother, he's around here somewhere. I call him Mr. Carlitos. Alyssa, look at me. I'm like, Mr. Carlitos. And he looks at me like, you're not funny, woman. My head wrap is ruching up my head. Ever since I've washed these, they don't like want to stay on my head. They're just, that's why I like the head wraps, especially like for my instance. Like, I've lost so much hair on the top of my head over the years due to I have thyroid disease. So I have hypothyroidism. And anyways, I just gave up trying to hide it with hair because it's impossible now. When I got my last haircut, I went to where I used to work, and my old boss cut my hair for me. So she kind of pulled a little bit more hair down to make it like a thicker bang, but that just made it worse. It didn't even make it better. So here I am. Head wraps it is, but I hate that people like that have like these things and they stay on their heads and they don't suck up. They don't know how lucky they are. Like, most people have like a really strong, the bone, like on the back of your head, so the part of the bone that rounds over right in here, that's called your occipital bone. And mine, I don't have a very pronounced occipital bone. Mine is more or less kind of goes up with just a little bit, but it's more flat back here. And so it doesn't stay, it just rides up the back and then makes the rest of it ride up. And then having to wear glasses with it, it doesn't stay on the way it should because my glasses pushes it up. But I have to cover up my bald spots. I'm just like dreading. The only thing I'm dreading more than anything, which is so like minor, I guess, because I'm dreading a lot of things with surgery, but those like bad things that I'm dreading don't even come close to the things that are exciting, like the pros and cons of the whole thing. So she's done with me for now. So I got on here today because I've decided, well, I've had to decide because I can't have coffee anymore unless I want decaf. And decaf coffee tastes disgusting. It tastes different than caffeinated. And I know some people say, no, it don't. Yes, it does. Even Jim agrees with me on that one. So until I can have caffeine again, which will be a few months, I am going to have to be doing herbal teas. So, and I do a lot of, I'm an iced tea drinker. I like my iced tea, and I like to make herbal blends of tea, just to give it different flavors instead of just like your tea bag of Lipton tea and be done. So, like, I have a bunch of different tea bags downstairs, that I got that are just, excitedly waiting to try. Of course, I have the chai. I know what the chai tastes like. I love chai tea, but I won't be able to have that for a few months because chai tea is made from black tea. But I have like this vanilla caramel that is not with black tea. I got a maple one. I have an apple caramel. I don't know. It was just like a big box thing. And okay, I'm a single mother, and I don't work right now because I physically cannot because of my health. I have no income coming in whatsoever because I'm in the process of working on disability, but it takes forever. So I was living off of unemployment and then child tax credit stuff. So I'm hopefully income taxes will be here soon because I am going to pay my bills off up to the end of summer, and voila, hopefully there's some left to be able to enjoy a little bit to get some yarn, because I want to put in big order into ice and just stock up on ice yarns, and then maybe get some of my solids. My solid colors I have worked through from making blankets since, the past few months. But rabbit trail. I was going on a rabbit trail. I got this. I started collecting teas. And the point of me saying single mom, I have no money, I have to use food stamps. It's not something I'm proud of. I was brought up by parents, you work and you work hard and you don't use the system and blah, 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 blah. I don't want to have to use the system, but I don't have a choice right now. So what I've discovered on Amazon is, I was like excited when I realized I could buy groceries in bulk on Amazon with food stamps. And I'm like, oh my. So, I mean, it looks like every month people probably think I spend a ton of money. I mean, it's not my cash, it's my food stamps, but I get a lot of my diet stuff. I've been stocking up on my shake mixes and my protein waters and, my stevia, sugar, monk fruit, all the things that I'm going to need, almond flour, coconut flour, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I can get all that on Amazon through food stamps. And you can get some really neat teas too. So I have found this tea company, which I need to taste all of these. This one came all bent up. Wasn't happy, but this one is a Cocoa Mint Chill. Now, I love mint chocolate chip coffee. I mean, I love mint tea, not coffee, tea. And this smells so good. You can smell it. It's just like your chocolate mint that you can grow in your yard. That's what this is. My chocolate mint died last year, so I'm going to plant some this year and hope for the best. So this brand of tea is called Tiesta, Tiesta tea. This one's a relaxer. So it tells you how much you can brew. It's 1.5 teaspoons of tea for every 8 ounces of water. It tells you how long you should steep it. When I put tea and I'm making tea, if I'm drinking a cup of tea, I will put this in the water and I will just let the whole thing steep until I'm done with that cup. I bought a bunch of the diffusers, the things that you can put your herbs in, and then put that in your water. And I also bought a bunch of like the reusable muslin bags that you can get, you can put your tea in. But I found like they're supposed to be reusable, but for as cheap as they are to get a box of 500, no, I won't be doing that again. I will not wash them out because the stuff doesn't come out. And it just like, it kind of goes down like a regular tea bag, but it's actual material. But anyways, I haven't tasted any of these yet. So I just kind of got them in and I figured I would share them with you. And I would let anybody else know that you're looking to start doing some teas of some fancier taste or, you know, flavored ones. You can make some awesome iced tea with. Like I said, this is called Tiesta, Tiestat. They range anywhere from like $7.99 up to $14.99, depending on what one it is. But your food stamps do cover this, and a bunch of other teas. And it covers your sugars. It covers, I mean, you name it. So there's your tip for the day. If you didn't know and you have to be on the food stamp program like I do, you can get some of your bulk foods and stuff that's hard to get in the grocery stores. All you gotta do is put like EBT groceries, or if you want to look up teas, EBT tea mix, or EBT coffee, EBT baking supplies. You know, you just got to mess around with it, and everything when it'll say eligible for EBT. If it doesn't say eligible, well, it doesn't say eligible for EBT. It says eligible for SNAP. So, okay. That's now when you can understand how to do that. You're going to have to go into your account. Like you put your credit cards in, you're going to have to put your EBT card in. So it's automatically in there. And you put your amount for your groceries in your EBT slot. And it'll come off your card. You got to use a PIN. You got to use your PIN code on, you know, on it. So it's easy. I do it all the time. But I got 2 of these because with having Lyme and now with getting gastric bypass surgery that I won't be able to eat a lot of certain foods. I got to keep my immune system as good as I can. So this one smells delicious too. This one's a nice dark blend. This is caffeine free. It's all herbs. This is cranberry, hibiscus, rooibos tea. So the ingredients in this is hibiscus, rosehip, rooibos tea, elderberries, currants, sweet blackberry leaves, cranberries, which says cranberry, cane sugar, sunflower oil, and natural flavors, and rose petals. So there's this one. And this one's for, it's called Fireberry. And right here it'll tell you it's for your immunity. So I did get 2 of these so I can drink at least 1 to 2 cups of this a day if needed. I do not like to take a whole bunch of the immune builders on a regular day because when you get sick, it's not something that you need to like jolt your body. They say it's not good to take the immune system things every day unless you absolutely have to, because it kind of lessens your ability then to fight off something because your body's just, it's become a natural, normal thing that your body intakes. All right. Here is, this one's a relaxer. This is just chamomile and lavender. So that's what's in here. This is caffeine free. It has chamomile, lemongrass, blue mallow blossoms, and lavender. So there's that one. This one smells beautiful too. It just has that strong, like I can't even smell the other, I can't smell the lavender or the lemongrass, and blue mallow, I don't think that has the smell to it, but it just smells like that strong, beautiful chamomile smell. This one I am anxious to try, and this one is called a Slenderizer. It is called Fruity Paradise. Now this one does have caffeine, so they go by the dots. You'll get 1, 2, or 3 dots of caffeine, and this one has your 2 dots. But these brew 40 to 50 cups. What's in this canister? So the Fruity Paradise is strawberry, pineapple, green tea. Its ingredients are green tea, pineapple, which is pineapple and cane sugar. There's mango, which has mango and cane sugar. So pretty much your dried fruit, okay? It has the black tea in it, natural flavors, rose petals, raspberry bits, and strawberry. But yeah, oh my god. The smell of this is, oh, yeah, I could just sit and smell it. It's just, reminds you of what a strawberry shortcake doll would smell like. That's strawberry shortcake doll, yes. Which one? I don't know, but it smells like one of them. So I did get 2 of those. I had ordered the first one, and when I got it, I didn't taste it. I just smelled it, and I was like, oh, I gotta order me another one of them. Even though, like, I won't be able to drink this right away, but after about the 3-4 months, once my stomach's healed, then I can start drinking, you know, things with caffeine again. Which would be good, because then maybe caffeine will keep me going. Although they say I'm going to have tons of energy and stuff, so hopefully I'll be able to naturally have energy. This one is, it's Coco Mocha. So this one is an energizer. It's a holiday edition. So they had some left over that I ordered this. It is Tiramisu coffee, black tea. So the ingredients in this is black tea, number 1, roasted coffee beans, white chocolate, sweet blackberry leaves, freeze-dried yogurt pieces, natural flavors, contains milk and soy. So this smells like pure chocolate and coffee. Like, oh, and it has like a, it has like that little bit of like chocolate mint to it, even though there's no mint in it, but it reminds me of hot chocolate. The smell of hot chocolate with maybe like a peppermint stick in it, but there's no mint in here, so maybe just my nose, just the mint stuck in it. I don't know. But yeah, that one is Coco Mocha. So this smells divine. I'm gonna get I gotta get my electric little kettle out and try these. I love chai tea, so of course I got my chai tea. This is an energizer, of course. Ingredients is black tea, ginger, cardamom, cloves, cinnamon, and pink peppercorns. So this has full 3 dots of caffeine. That's my style. And then the last one that I have, I think, yep, this is a Slenderizer too, but it is Chinese Jasmine. And let me tell you, it smells just like jasmine essential oil. Like it just smells delicious. Like I love the smell of jasmine. So the ingredients in this is just literally Chinese green tea and jasmine petals. So this has 2 dots of caffeine on it. So yeah, that is my tea. So maybe one of these days I can get downstairs and maybe try some of them with you. See which ones I like, which ones, you know, are doable. I got a big bag of stevia greens, dried herb, because I was watching another video of oh, it's a homesteader that I watched, Jill. Oh my gosh, she has her own cookbook out. Can't remember, guys. Jill, what is her last name? Anyways, I was watching one of her segments on teas, and her just talking about how to save money, you know, or people are buying this to drink and that to drink, and that there's one company that she buys tea from that you can buy it in, you know, bigger bags. So, and that is to, you know, save money. Yes, you spent in bulk, but it'll save you money in the long run, because she drinks a lot of iced tea, and instead of putting any type of sugar or sugar substitute in it, she just puts a big scoop of stevia in with the tea when she makes it, which just naturally sweetens it from the green of the stevia plant. And then she just drains it all and puts it into a, you know, juice jug and puts it in the fridge, and she has herbal tea nice and cold ready to go, which is what I do a lot in the summertime. I'll brew the tea, we put it in jugs, put it in the fridge. Well, we don't really, our drinks in the summertime, we have like 6 coolers outside that are filled all the time with water. We get the carbonated, the Walmart brand carbonated waters that taste good. You know, not the seltzer. So the seltzer waters are gross. But like, no matter what we have to drink, they go in the coolers. So we usually try to find like water jugs that the lid, you know, screws on, not pops on. You know, so because we're outside all the time, so we usually keep all our drinks in the cooler. Like milk and stuff stays in the house in the fridge, but everything else, because everybody, as far as our families go, come over here to my house because I'm on the end and I have the bigger yard. So Jim's always over here. Raven and Brandon, when they feel like coming outside, they come outside. But then Crystal, Jim's sister, she's my wifey. She comes over. I don't know how much we'll see her since her daughter passed away this past few months. She's still having, and I understand her pain. There's still a day that don't go by that I don't think about my mother, and that I still have my session every day. It's getting a little bit easier, and they're not lasting as long, and it's not as hard of a cry. Sometimes it's just like a, you know, a tear or two that comes down, but I still have a hard time thinking about things with my mother. Just every day, like some sort of memory will spark in my brain, and it'd be like automatically, or I'll be sitting and doing something, and I still to this day, like, you would think I would know, but I still pick up the phone and start, you know, going through to hit mom, and then, you know, I realize then as I'm going to like click on my mother to get her phone up so I can hit, you know, the call button. Then I realized mom's gone, Trish, you can't talk to her anymore, you know. And it just, I never had a close relationship with my mother, and I could tell over the years that in the past at least 2 years we started getting a little bit more of a bond, and we're finding things. Like, I was trying to find things to bond with my mother over. So I am the crafter, you know, so she knew how to crochet, but just like your basic, you know, back and forth double crochet stuff, like nothing like you know. She would always say, oh my gosh, you can do such fancy stuff. I said, Mom, watch YouTube, you can do it too. But she wasn't watching YouTube to learn to crochet. She just stuck with her double crochets. But she loved to paint. She loved to ceramic. She would go with my nieces, which are my brother's daughters, and his wife. They're about a half hour away up north from us. There is a place where you can go in, and there's pottery wheels. They give you a class, and then you can learn how to make your own pottery. So they used to go and do that a lot, which I think would be fun. But anyways, like I do the crafts like she does. She was all into gardening and canning and dehydrating and preserving food, and that's all that I do. You know, it's like I was finding like things with gardening that I was able to, like, my mom did the basic gardening, but I was able to, I've learned so much because not only do I just watch crochet videos, I watch homesteading videos, I watch gardening videos, I watch cooking videos, I watch pimple popping videos. You want to watch some gnarly stuff? Watch scaling of somebody's teeth. You look at ones that are people like from India that have like so much tartar buildup, like it's not even a tooth anymore. You want to watch something that's gnarly? Watch, what did I just call that? Was scathing the teeth or whatever. And then the foot doctor ones. Ugh. We were watching something the other day that it was so gnarly that I couldn't even handle it. And for right now, for the life of me, I cannot even remember what it was I was watching, but I was just like, oh, it's got to go. It was disgusting. But, well, I hope you guys all have a great day. I hope I've opened your eye if you didn't know, because I mean, I had no idea that you could buy, you know, groceries on Amazon with your food stamps. I was like, well, hello, you know, because it's like I can get my grains and my bulks, yeah, it's stuff like that I can get in bulk. And yeah, I buy things because I buy in bulk. I mean, I've got canning jars. I got the half gallons. I got gallon jars with, you know, filled with different flours and sugars, you know, cocoa and you name it. Because let me tell you what, with the way that life is going nowadays, like my kids are always be like, Mom, you're a food hoarder. No, I'm not a food hoarder, but I, you know, watched enough prepping videos, watched enough this and watched enough that, and you watch the news enough and you kind of get to learn like, wow, it's scary what we're going through nowadays. And so my one daughter last year said, well, I guess it's kind of glad, Mom, you've been canning all this food and buying all these groceries and putting all this stuff away, because yeah, if we can't have food, man, we're coming to your house, you know. I'm like, hello, I've been telling you for a while, start, you know, instead of buying 1 can of corn, buy 2 cans. You know, it's just little by little. It's taken me like a good 3-4 years to get to the stash of food that we have. And between Jim and I and then his parents, you know, we ain't going hungry anytime soon. Now it's to the point of like, I don't even know where to put anything. I have, because we have like, I don't really have the issues with the mice as much. I mean, I hear them every now and then, but with 5 cats that are all like, you know, they're all hunters. It just, was that 2 weeks ago, Athena jumped up on my bed and I looked at her and she had a mouse hanging out of her mouth. I'm like, get off my bed, get off my bed. And then she was getting ready to set it on the bed and play with it. I'm like, so I had to actually grab my cane and just kind of shush her off the bed, because I was not going to have that mouse set free on my bed with me being stuck and not being able to move. Oh no. So yeah, we don't really have the mouse issue, but I still put all my like boxed and bagged stuff in totes, because 1, it keeps it safer, and 2, it keeps the critters out. So, all right, guys. If you have any questions about anything, shoot me a message. I want to thank you for being here. If you could, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and make sure you hit that notification bell, because that's how you will be notified to know that I have uploaded a video. So, I'm going to get a quick drink. My throat is dry. I hope you all have a great day. Hope you all have expanded. Like, if you see something that you like with those teas, like I said, Tiesta teas. There's still other flavors, or whatever you want to call it, that I didn't get all of them. So, with my monthly order this month, I am going to be getting the rest of them, because they sound delicious to me. And like I said, I've given up soda. I've given up carbonated beverages. I don't drink anything with like sugar in it anymore. I've had to give up coffee. Now I have had coffee here and there, but I don't have to give up the caffeine immediately, but I'm supposed to be getting rid of caffeine, so I can do it. Like I've gone maybe like 3 weeks where I didn't have coffee and it didn't even faze me anymore. I'm just like, when I drink it, it's delicious. It's just not that, oh my god, I have to have coffee every day or I'm gonna be like, nope. And I've been enjoying tea in a hot cup and a cold cup. Tea was always, I remember my grandmother's right from England, so when I was little, we used to live up the street from my grandma, and I remember we would go every day and we would have tea and cookies. And it was just like a traditional thing we did until we moved away from the area. My dad got a better paying job. So, yeah. It's just this little things that my grandmother's gone. She died around Thanksgiving, I think it was. Right before her birthday. Yeah, it was right before her birthday, because she didn't get to turn 95. She was 94. So, she died after my mom. So, maybe it was September or October. I don't know. I just know sometime in the past fall, my grandmother passed away. So, it was rough for all of us, because my nanny was like the glue. And then my mom was like the glue of our family. But the only way that the whole family would get together is with my grandmother doing something. So, alright guys. I just realized I have rambled on here for almost 30 minutes. So, I just wanted to come and talk to you and show you some tea. So let me know if you try it out, or if you get some, or if you find other flavors that I don't know about. Let me know, because I'm all about let's try some new stuff. So I love y'all, and I hope y'all have a great day. Bye.